When we study the Shakespeare's drama, we also find the element of humor, style and comedy in Shakespeare dramas, because Shakespeare has studied these personalities. Now, George Peele, tell me, what's the appearance of George Peele? Have you seen his picture? Show it. George Peele. He's so beautiful personality. Look at it. He has blonde hair, mustaches, attractive eyes. Look, he's so beautiful. Am I right? Okay, well. George Peele was born 25th July 1556. He got his higher education from Oxford University. His plays were very prominent. The names of his plays are The Arraignment of Paris. It is a romantic and comedic play. The elements of romance and humor are present in this play. The famous Chronicle of King Edward I. This is the chronicle play. You know, chronicle, historical, traditional. The Old Wives' Tale is a clever, and this drama is full of satire on women. The love of King David and fair Bathsheba. It is very interesting play. If you have some time, you should read out it. Okay, students? Well, now we will discuss about the Peele style. Peele's style is smoothly, and he has written his plays in blank verse. Do you know what is blank verse? Hamlet. Shakespeare has also used in Hamlet blank verse. Okay, tell me, what is blank verse? Blank verse, unrhyming lines in which the writer wrote the plays. It is in the form of iambic pentameter. You know iambic pentameter? Okay, well, tell me, what is syllable? Syllable. Okay, I'm going to write down. Syllable. I'm going to write down Shakespeare's first story, his first line. To be or not to be. What is question? Okay. How many syllables have been used in this line, in this verse? This is the first soliloquies, first line of Shakespeare drama Hamlet. Two, one syllable, B, two syllable, or three syllable, not four syllable, two, five syllable, B, six syllable, but seven syllable is eight syllable. Question. Two syllables are present here. Question. 10 syllables. This line consists of 10 syllables. Iambic pentameter means 5 meter, and 1 meter equal to 2 syllables. 1 is equal to 2 syllables. This is the formula. So, this is called blank verse. But the rhyming scheme is not found in this style. And Christopher Marlowe, Shakespeare and period also used blank verse in their plays. Thomas Nash was the play writer, but he did not write down more plays because he was journalist. He only write down the play Summer Last Rule and Testament. This is a historical play. The next is Thomas Lodge. Thomas Lodge is also a contemporary and fellow of universities. His dramatic work is small but in quality. He probably collaborated with Shakespeare in Henry VI and Greening, A Looking Glass for London and England. He wrote a play, The Wounds of Civil War. This is a historical play because he has used the history of that time. Thomas Kidd. Thomas Kidd is famous with his play The Spanish Tragedies. This is very famous play. It is full of bloodshed. You know, Thomas Kidd, born 1558. The central motive of the play is the revenge. He has used and invoked god, goddess, and used mythology in his work. His story, which he has described in Spanish tragedy, it is a revenge tragedy, and its plot is very horrible. Spanish tragedy resembling with Tamburlaine Marlowe's work, and Shakespeare has written Hamlet, which is called tragedy play. Christopher Marlowe was born when Shakespeare was born. Okay, tell me, what's the date of birth of Shakespeare? Because I have delivered you in the first introductory lecture when I was going to tell you about the Shakespeare birth life. Yes, tell me. What's the age? Yes. Okay, well, Shakespeare, you're right, was born 1564, and the same time of Marlowe also was born 1564, but Marlowe was 2 months older than Shakespeare. Marlowe is one of the remarkable characters of English Renaissance, the greatest and the intellectual personality. He's the contemporary of Shakespeare. He's a famous with his 4 plays. The first is Tamburlaine, and the second is Dr. Faustus. Third is, what is third? The Jew of Malta. You're right. You know, Marlowe's third play is The Jew of Malta, a study of the lust of wealth. It's centered about Barabbas, and it is terrible old money, strongly suggestive of Shylock in The Merchant of Venus. The first part of the play is well constructed, showing the decided advance. This is the story of lusty person who got sacrificed his daughter. You know, Marlowe is the only dramatist of the time who is ever compared with Shakespeare. When we remember that he died at 29, probably before Shakespeare had produced a single great play. Yes. He has used lust, money, bloodshed, elements of cunning in his dramas. These were the university years who brought English drama to the point where Shakespeare began to experiment upon it. Much of Shakespeare's works owe in many respects to previous plays. Each of the university years added or emphasis seen essential elements which appeared later in the work of Shakespeare. Actually, they created the platform from where Shakespeare started his journey. Thank you very much. I think today it's enough for our show because I feel you're getting tired. Okay, well, thank you very much. Next time we will discuss the other playwrights of pre-Shakespearean dramatists. Thank you very much, students. Allah Hafiz.